Hey guys, as you know, if you are watching the stream and you watched most of my clips, I'm really active at doing the chaos recipe. I have here a stash tab filled up with white rings and amulets, and in the next stash tabs I prepare two-handed weapons and these packs of chest, gloves, helmet and boots that I didn't sell to the vendor, but I'm keeping them so I can do the chaos recipe. So the moment I'm out of belts, and this is why I have to go farm some belts, and then I will continue doing it. And the thing is that whenever I'm gathering these rings and amulets, I am gathering from a certain kind, which I think that is the most efficient one in order to make profit out of the chaos recipe. All these, or at least most of these rings and amulets and these belts here that are for sale, are made out for the chaos recipe, but because they turn out good, I am keeping them so I can sell them to another players. So what I'm alcheming as rings is the resistance rings, the sapphire, the topaz and the ruby ring. I'm also gathering the gold rings because I want to craft a high rarity quantity ring for maps MFR, which is hard to happen because what you have to have is 3 stats: double rarity, prefix and suffix, and quantity. So these are 3 stats that has to be rolled on the ring in order to be good. Also, the roll itself has to be high. So the chance to craft a good rarity quantity ring is really low. And here comes the question why I'm not alcheming amethyst ring, which is the chaos resistance ones, and coral ring, which is the HP one. The thing is that if you roll on a coral ring a really good stats, like let's say double or double resistance with all resistance, or triple resistance with some weapon elemental damage, or just tail damage, or attack speed, or cast speed, or spell damage, or lightning damage, and so on. The issue is that if you don't have a second HP roll, meaning that magical stat HP roll on the ring, which is let's say 70, 80 HP on the ring, it's useless for HP based characters, because no HP based character is going to use a ring that gives just 30 HP. Everyone wants as much HP as possible on every single item of their gear, and every coral ring, if it doesn't have a HP roll on it, it's useless for HP based characters. But in the same time, if you're going to use it on some CI or life character, the HP as implicit row is a wasted stat. If it was a topaz ring or ruby ring or sapphire ring, it was going to give you additional 20 to 30 resistance, but because it's coral ring, this HP route on it is going to be completely wasted for every CI character. So this is why I'm rolling resistance rings, because if I roll it without HP but with good resistance and cast speed and spell damage or attack speed and L damage, then it's good CI crit dagger or CI sporker or some other caster. And if it throws a good HP roll 70 plus, it's with attack speed and physical damage or something like this, it will be a good face breaker, HP based face breaker ring, or good some other physical damage or L damage physical ring. Regardless if it's not coral ring, at least the implicit is another heavy resistance. Even though the best ring for every HP based characters will be the coral ring, because you want it's not that super hard to cast to cap your resistance and overcap it for any weakness, but it is really hard to get as much possible HP as much HP as possible, and on the coral ring you can get additional 30 HP. About amulets, all the dual stats amulets, the dexterity int, the strength int, and the strength dexterity ones. I have here this one, the Jade Amulet, which is with only dexterity row. I just found it already rare. I don't know why I'm keeping this too. So I just found it rare, and this is why I'm keeping it. And also I'm keeping the gold amulets for the same reason I'm keeping the gold rings. I hope that I might get lucky and draw a really good and expensive MF ring, and I need one myself. So about the amulets, this is it. Just keep all the jade and so on amulets that are already rare when you find them. Otherwise, just gather these. And then about the belts that I'm keeping are the heavy belts, the ones that give you strength. And here is why: if it throws HP on it, with some resistance and armor or something else, its weapon elemental damage is good for HP based character, because the 30 strength is not a wasted stat. It gives you increased physical damage, and it gives you actually 15 HP, because every 2 points of strength give you 1 HP. So 30 strength is actually 15 HP, which is not as good as the leather belt up to 40, but it's not wasted as it, let's say, chain belt or rustic sash or something else. The rustic sash belts will be the also acceptable base, because if you roll without HP and the other good stats, it will be some CI physical based character, guys, if it's EK or if it's some um, a cleaver or face breaker or something. Wow, if it's let's say chain belt and it rolls really good for HP, unless the guy uses is some hybrid build or Aegis Aurora user, the implicit of the chain belt, the ES, will be complete waste. So what is my choice for belt to AUG is the heavy belt. The heavy belt is good for HP based, because it gives you a little bit of damage in HP, and for CI characters it's good because most of the CI characters have a lot of int, a little bit of strength, and a little bit of dexterity. You're forced to take these agility and 30 physical stats from the passive tree in order to fix the requirements for the auras for your gems, and the heavy belt is going to save you pretty much 1 point from the passive tree. Okay guys, this is it about this video. If you have a good idea what video I should make, just write it down in the comment sections. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and check the rest of the videos on my YouTube channel. They are not less informative. See you guys in the next clip.